Hey, how you doing? My name is Emilio, and in this video, we're going to be talking about macOS Sequoia, essentially the new macOS operating system, and it looks amazing. And there's all these incredible new features, and it now has even more integration with all of your iOS devices, which just make it even better. And something that I love about every single macOS release is that Apple are just getting better and better when it comes to security. Hey, before we get into that, this video is brought to you by Moonlock, where we do cybersecurity technology for humans. And as always, do remember to also click on that subscription button, clicking on the bell so that you don't miss out on any of our video releases. Now, we are also going to talk about AI and how AI is getting fully integrated into the macOS and to the iOS, which can also raise a lot of security concerns. So we'll talk about some of the functionality that Apple has put into place to ensure that your data continues to be protected. So here are some of the new macOS features that boost your security and your privacy. Now, one of my favorite features is the new built-in passwords application that Apple has just integrated into macOS Sequoia, but also your iOS devices. And then the passwords will be able to get synced between all your devices. Now, back in the day, Apple used to use a solution called Keychain, which is sort of built into macOS. This is essentially a ramped up, beefed up version of the Keychain, but it's so much better than that. Essentially, it is a full password manager application, full integration to your browser, allows you to save all your passwords, your credit card information, all of these sort of things in one simple application. And if you were using Keychain previously, all of those passwords have been automatically updated to the new passwords application. So now you have full end-to-end encryption between all of your devices, between your iPhones, iPads, and your macOS computers. How many times are you in a public spot and you just need to have access to your iPhone all the time? Well, macOS Sequoia now has this new feature called iPhone mirroring. You can have your full iPhone mirrored on your macOS Sequoia. So from your laptop, for example, from your MacBook Pro, you can now fully access and interact with your iPhone. You now can secure your iPhone, leave it inside of your bag, leave it locked away, leave it inside of your pocket. So now you've got that extra level of protection because now you can fully interact the same way as if you are physically on your iPhone, but you're doing it from the Mac itself. So the nice thing about this is that your iPhone remains locked during this entire operation, reducing any unauthorized access. And then the last thing that we're going to be talking about over here is the whole AI, artificial intelligence, right? We've been using AI now for a little while. It is exponentially growing, and a lot of companies are starting to use AI more and more and more. People at home, people in businesses are using AI for everyday tasks, and the future will only have more of the AI space. But Apple have given us guarantees. Now, this feature is called Apple Intelligence. They're not calling it AI as in artificial intelligence, it's Apple Intelligence. Now, Apple has been working on the AI technology for quite some time. They've now finally said, we're gonna be releasing AI integrated into our Apple devices, our phones, our iPads, but also our Macs. And this is through macOS Sequoia. And of course, a lot of people at this stage are going to be a little bit hesitant about AI because AI ultimately has access to a lot of your data. You're feeding it all of this information, sometimes personal information, and you have no guarantee that that data is being used wisely by the people who run the AI systems. And Apple have said that all of your data is going to be handled securely. Now, to get the most out of Apple Intelligence, it is going to need access to your personal data, your photos, your documents. But Apple has guaranteed that this data will only be kept within the device itself. All the commands, all of the activity that AI is going to be doing will be done locally on that device. So macOS Sequoia has built in very granular controls for you that you can actually see exactly what Apple Intelligence is doing. See exactly the logs, see the activity and track what access it's got, what access it's given, and also when is that access being used, because you don't want AI just to be sort of tinkering around without you knowing. So you can actually see and control when AI is doing its thing. Now, here's the one thing you just got to be aware of, is that the Mac devices are only so powerful, right? And sometimes some of these AI commands require a lot more grunt, a lot more power. So in some cases, your computer may need access out to the cloud to perform some of these AI functions, but this will be only known to you. You will be able to control it. You'll be able to say, no, I don't want that to happen. But if this is going to be required, Apple has guaranteed end-to-end encryption from device to the cloud. That traffic will remain secure and private. Now, apart from these three, there is a lot more of additional privacy and security features that Apple has built in. They're always ensuring that the devices, that the apps are always end-to-end encrypted. So they have actually enhanced this significantly across their suite of applications, which is great. They've also introduced more advanced tools for auditing and controlling applications. So you've now got access to even more logs around application activity, so you know exactly what those apps are doing. And one really cool feature that may not be relevant for everybody is this new feature called Locked Down. And this has been aimed at high-risk users to mitigate risks further. Oh, and hey, let us know down below in the comments what you thought. Was this video helpful to you? And as always, click on that subscription button, clicking on the bell so you don't miss out on any of our video releases. We'll see you on the next video.